Welcome back to the Drizzle YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, also the notification bell, and also welcome back to the first episode of this new Rivals Madden 22 player career sim. At one of the two rivals, here we go. Number one overall pick from Alabama University, the former national champion and Heisman winning quarterback JDT Javonte Dean Thomas. Here he is coming in at 5'11", 205 pounds at 21 years old. If you want to see what it's like, this is his look, accessories, style slinger 2, and there goes the attributes. Now there was one other quarterback that we will meet today. Let's see in a minute. As you see, we're getting a message from our new coach, Joe Judge. We drafted you, we love your talent, and we're excited to have you on the team, but you didn't play much in college, and we honestly don't know a lot about you. That's what the preseason is about. You'll be playing the first quarter of our game this week. Loosen up your arms, stretch your legs a little bit, show us what you can do. And here is the other quarterback we have, Khalil Robinson Jr., middle round pick, quarterback, number 17 from Auburn. He doesn't even usually wear the number 17. He usually wears the number 2, but he couldn't even get his number due to his late draft stock, and also not even know if he'll make the team. 6'6", 235. He has stature. There you go. Accessories just as normal. And 69 overall, has really no speed, but his throwing ability is what's keeping him a lock for at least some type of backup job. So the only question would be, what can he do? That's the only question. With a message from the coach, we drafted you because we were intrigued by your talent, but you didn't play much in college. Alright, so both of them will be starting in only the first quarter. Let's see who has a better start. You gotta worry about TJ Watt going against the Pittsburgh Dealers. Battle for Pennsylvania, let's go. And entering the training, we're going to hear a little bit of the backstory of both of these players as we go into both of their training. So you'll just see the training here, let's go.
Khalil Robinson Jr., the 6'6", 235 quarterback out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, who attended the University of Auburn at age 22, entering the NFL draft. Let's look a little bit into the background. Khalil compared to JD2, who he's always been compared to since high school, due to them both being from Alabama. He grew up in a much bigger town with a better lifestyle, with Khalil Robinson Sr., his dad, being the head coach of their high school team. Khalil was always richer and always had the best grades and was built like the prototypical quarterback, being 6'6", 230 plus, and also winning Mr. Alabama once for football and baseball and won it for baseball twice, with him being drafted in the second round by the Boston Red Sox. When given the option between football and baseball, he wanted to attend both, where he attends the Red Sox spring training yearly, but his love for football made him choose the University of Auburn, where he started 3 years, where his freshman year, they weren't even ranked, but he played amazing. The inability to move was a problem, with him at a reported 5.37 40-yard dash and getting sacked over 56 times, which led to the head coach, offensive coordinator, and defense coordinator all being fired. The quarterback coach for his freshman year was also moved up to the offensive coordinator, which led to the QB coach position being open, with Khalil Jr. as the quarterback. Khalil Sr. easily just moved into the QB coach position, and this led to the team taking off the next year, where in the Iron Bowl Wars, number 1 Alabama, they beat them on a 40-plus yard field goal, 48-45, in the SEC championship, and lost in the national championship, 31-45 to Ohio State, where he won the academic Heisman and came in second in the Heisman race. Entering his last year, he was off to a hot start, but in week 6, he dislocated his ankle, and this dropped his draft stock from first round to mid-round prospect, and possibly even later. Him easily having a ceiling of a possible John Elway, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers type of player, to him even having a floor of Jamarcus Russell, due to him having all the natural ability, but they don't know if he has the ability to win. we will have to see when it comes to him in the NFL.
It's Javonte D. Thomas coming in with already an X Factor ability. Let's see what we have to pick. It's between Blitz Radar, Gambler, High-Low Deadeye, Pro Reads, Bazooka, Running Gun, Truz, Omaha, Brick Wall, Freight Train, and First One Free. I think the one that honestly fits his style the best is going to be either Pro Reads or Omaha. He just knows where everybody's at, and he's able to make the perfect play every single time. We'll go with Pro Reads in our abilities. We'll do Inside Hand, Pocket Deadeye, and Clutch. So there are his abilities. And also you will hear a little bit of his backstory as well as we hop into his weekly training as we get ready for his first NFL game, or first preseason game against the New York Jets. Battle New York and Battle Pennsylvania.
Javonte Dean Thomas, commonly known as JDT, the 5'11" scrambling quarterback out of McMullen, Alabama, who also attended the University of Alabama. Now at age 21, entering the NFL draft, the projected number 1 overall pick. Let's go a little bit into his background. Javonte, coming from the small Alabama town of McMullen, Alabama. Him and his brother Devontae Thomas, who attended the University of Kentucky to play basketball, who were always the poorest kids in the area, in the school, but also were always the best athletes, with JDT winning Mr. Alabama twice and starting all 4 years at his high school, and getting the small McMullen High School their first state championship in over 50 years. JDT, junior and senior year, were easily his best in high school. His junior year, he threw for over 4,000 yards, 45 touchdowns, and on the ground, he ran for over 1,000 yards, 12 rushing touchdowns, leading the McMullen High School to an 11-0 record with a state championship. His senior year, he was on pace to even break that, but ended up getting hurt after starting the season 8-0 with a torn tricep, which put him out for the rest of the year. After his injury, he committed to the University of Alabama, where he redshirted his first year. The moment he got onto the field, he took off, with Alabama going undefeated and entering the Iron Bowl as the number 1 ranked team. But they had to play against the number 2 ranked team, Auburn. They lost on a 45-yard field goal, which that lost the game 48-45, which took them out of the number 1 rank and out of the SEC championship game in the college football playoffs. JDT, now entering his redshirt sophomore year, had one of the best college seasons of all time, throwing for over 5,000 plus yards, 51 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and over 800 yards on the ground, which earned him the Davey O'Brien Award, the Maxwell and Walter Camp Award, and finally becoming Alabama's first quarterback winning Heisman, which led to a national championship win versus USC in a 45-10 blowout. Now entering the draft as the number 1 projected overall pick, he's drawn comparisons to the great Russell Wilson, a small quarterback just like JDT, JDT only standing at 5'11", but can make any throw, and when he needs to move, he can easily do it. And also is making doing immense comparisons to Baker Mayfield for his leadership and also the potential that he can have. We're going to have to see where his NFL career takes him from this point.
Now entering JDT's first preseason game against the New York Jets versus the New York Football Giants. JDT will only be starting the first quarter apparently. So the uniforms will be wearing at home. They'll be wearing away. Let's go. We're coming into the game. Thursday night prime time. As you can see, JDT running out onto the field for his first career start as a Giant. The first career Heisman winning quarterback at Alabama, the 2-time state champion in high school. As you can see, look at the completion percentage. We're going to try to do much better this year with JDT in his rookie year. In a division that was pretty lackluster last year. In MetLife. Giants versus Jets. As you can see, both teams running out of the tunnels. It was a surprise, but with them having the number one of the top picks and him still being on the board, there was no way they could pass on JDT, even with them having Daniel Jones from a couple years ago. As you can see, two rookies, Zach Wilson versus Javonte Dean Thomas. Let's go. We're entering the game with 4:55 left.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And we're sacked on our first play. And that puts a momentum shift onto the Jets.
Some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Pass to Evan Ingram. 14-yard pass. This is definitely something possible. We have Saquon Barkley, who's a big addition.
They'll look to throw.
And he gets the first. And gets more. JDT works his way out of the situation. With us only being a rookie, we can only go with the coach suggestion plays. We do have a couple of suggestions, but we can only go with them. Sterling Shepard. Nate Soldier hurt. That's a terrible thing. With the Giants O-line definitely not being the best. One thing we do have to worry about. But with the addition of Kenny Galladay, definitely a great team. Something he can do is roll out of the pocket as he gets a 7-yard gain. That's one thing that people take for granted with him. The fact that he can easily just get out of any situation just by pretty much running. That pass was off target. It was supposed to go to the running back.
For this offense, we take a look at the draft class here. They were looking for a playmaker, and they found one on the outside.
And the way teams are throwing the football nowadays, you can't afford to skip in the wide receiver position. I know that the slot guy is getting more attention now, but that guy in the perimeter.
Third down. And we're hit as we try to throw it. It's off target to Kenny Galladay, 4th and 3. And coach wants us to go for it. Coach wants us to go for it. They look like they are sending a little bit of pressure. But as we throw it out to Saquon Barkley, he gets it. As you can see, he got a small deal, but he is under the biggest Jordan Brand deal in NFL history, with it being over a 6-year contract with over $45 million. As you can see, he's running into the end zone for his first career touchdown, and it is also a rushing touchdown. Will he get back into the game? And he does. He will only be starting the first quarter, so he has limited snaps.
They go play action here on first down.
Perfect rollout pass, but it's just dropped. Both teams pretty much playing at home. Even though it says Giants, they're both playing in MetLife.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And Saquon's wide open deep. And we're going to hurry it up.
DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down.
We hurry it up. I like what I saw last time.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Out to the sideline, imperfect toe tap catch by Slayton. 6 for 9, 24 yards in his debut. The Jets had decided to challenge it, but will stand, and he does. As they lose a timeout on that.
So the challenge there does not go their
And Saquon gives it to the one.
pick up a 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. They'll drop the throw.
And he's running out to his right once again. And he gets the touchdown. An amazing preseason debut for the rookie. As he won't be playing the rest of the game, so we'll see you in Khalil Robinson Jr.'s first preseason game as well. And final score 27-21. The Jets almost came back. We did as much as we could in our first quarter of play. Now let's hop into the Eagles versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now into Khalil Robinson Jr.'s first career preseason game, once again on Thursday night primetime at home in front of the Philadelphia faithful. Right now, he's considered the second string quarterback with Jalen Hurts being the starter. Let's see if he can work on that. As he doesn't play in the first, but he gets his first appearance in the second quarter. Let's see what he can do.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going up top.
And he goes deep on his first career throw. It is amazing. He breaks a tackle for the touchdown. Amazing play. As you can see, the fake play action. It runs down the field. Amazing arm. Perfect pass. Next gen stats, almost 55 yards completed in the air. Perfect catch in the stiff arm to get the receiver over him. As we take the field once again with Nick Sirianni, the new coach of the Philadelphia Eagles after the firing of Doug Peterson. And with a new culture out here, with no Carson Wentz no more, as you can see, there's something he got to work on. He can overlead his receivers at times. With him being a 6th-round pick as well. After making a national championship game. But his injury, especially has put his draft stock down a ton. And then also, he has immense arm talent, but doesn't always know how to use it. With immense strength, but sometimes the accuracy is not there. He always knows what play to make, but sometimes he just can't make it. As you can see, he let him too far outside. As we're back. JJ Arcega-Whiteside and Jalen Reagor both here on the field. As he catches it out on the sideline. Almost threw an interception right there. Didn't see the defender.
Great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
And as you can see, the left tackle just let him go through, and we couldn't do nothing with that. With him not having the speed, he really can't get away once somebody comes at him.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's complete to Hightower. And he's going to be out of bounds down by the 35-yard. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Second and 7. As he's hit, as he's throwing, and it's knocked down. Luckily, it wasn't intercepted. This is definitely not the best start for him.
Looking to throw.
As we set our feet, and JJ Arcega-Whiteside gets the catch on the sideline.
That's good enough for a first down. A really nice gain of
First and goal on the 10. As a perfect throw to Kerryon Johnson for the touchdown. An amazing play. As you can see, Nick Sirianni talking to his rookies. We get the touchdown, ties the game up. Well, had a slow start, but definitely heating back up once again. As he's just making simple reads.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. The Eagles hustle him to the line. Clock rolling. Second and 6. He's going to wind up.
As we just launch it out deep, he almost catches it.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw here. He's going to take another shot here.
As he gets there too late and it's dropped. After Steelers do score. And the momentum seemed to shift back to their side as we hit the tight end out wide.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. So they were able to put the pen to the paper this week, get this deal done, contract extension.
JJ Arcega-Whiteside, as we're trying a little bit of hurry up, which is more what he ran in college. JJ Arcega-Whiteside definitely looking like one of the favorite receivers on the team.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
As he just throws it away.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
As the tight end gets the first down. 11 for 18 on 163 yards in the game.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Back to throw again.
On the run. Throw out to the running back.
And it's a second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
As we're running a lot more hurry up. And he runs out, not something he doesn't usually do, but gets the first. As you can see, definitely does not have the most speed, as he even got caught by the defensive lineman. Throw perfect out to the sideline. Definitely the best drive of the game for Khalil Robinson Jr. That throw got way far away from him. JJ Arcega-Whiteside himself is even trying to make a name to possibly be one of the starting receivers. As you can see, he had a little bit of trouble knowing the plays. Pass out to Kerryon Johnson.
9 yards, not quite enough.
3rd and 1. As you can see, a flag came in, so he just had to throw it. Offside defense, as we do accept that.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiple festivals. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
As we tie the game. Whoa. Field goal will tie the game as we score 6 with the touchdown of Zach Ertz. And they do tie the game. Looking on this drive to take the lead. As he's hit while throwing and gets intercepted. Probably not the best throw anyways. But our defense does stop them.
Probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and pressure your coaching staff. Try to pressure your
Perfect throw out to the tight end.
yourself. I was big last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way.
Caught up to say flag, but ain't gonna. Perfect throw out to Richard Rodgers. And gets the first down. We're doing this again. It worked last time. Hurry up. Let's try to tire out this defense.
They go play action here on first down.
As he comes back to the ball.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
As we hurry up again.
33 yards that time. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Imperfect. They call that out of bounds. That should have been a touchdown.
But it'll be second and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he will find Scott on the right side complete.
And he's looking for a late hit, but there's no call.
To third and goal. They'll look to throw.
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside for the touchdown. He's definitely balling out looking for a spot as one of this team's receivers.
They'll look to throw here on first down. In trouble here.
As he's sacked.
Back at the 8-yard line. Cassius Marsh.
We do have a lead though.
For a loss of 12 that time.
As he's hit while throwing, but he drops perfectly into the basket.
Past the 35 before he's taken down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. A game there of 30 big ones. He'll fire deep for Rager.
And he almost catches that and almost pick off at the same time.
But turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Now back to throw.
As you can see, he's rolling out. He gets a block and gets out of bounds for the first.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Definitely showing how to be somewhat cool under pressure, especially for a rookie.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Looking deep for his tight end.
But then he does stuff like that.
They need it. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line.
That's definitely not what we need to happen. But it does not cost us.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's thrown.
Under pressure, couldn't get it away.
Whiteside, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Second and 10.
They'll look to throw.
As you can see, under pressure is really affecting him. With him never really had to worry about pressure except for his freshman year in football.
And I would expect pressure here.
And that's a flag. You can't do that.
So hang on. A big call coming up.
Intentional grounding. Definitely a rookie mistake, but something we will have to live with. As the Steelers take the lead by 1. This will be an amazing way to turn it around if he can get this game-winning drive. As Kerryon Johnson looking like a definitely receiving back. There's no really definitive starting spot on this whole entire offense except for the offensive line. Receivers can be switched out, interchangeable. Quarterback, it can be changed any day. Anything, honestly. As you can see, he's hot routing. That's one thing he knows how to do a lot. Jalen Reagor with the throw. They try to strip it, but they can't. And we call it timeout. We try to go hurry up, but we're not going to waste the time and gives us a little bit of rest. We only need a field goal. But we're not looking for a field goal. That's going to be last resort. We want the touchdown. Deep throw. And it's knocked out. Jay Elliott has to get to the 42. It was knocked out. It was perfect. He was open and everything. And they can't catch it. This is the last chance for your Eagles. It has to be a first down. And they send pressure. Jalen Reagor gets the first down. Timeout, Eagles.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And he gets out. We're almost there. Richard Rodgers on the sideline. Perfect catch. We're in field goal range. Now it's just no turnovers and we're set. Just try to get a little bit closer. And he fumbles. Oh my gosh. A fumble. Which is the game. He put them into position but ends it with a fumble. As we lose the game by 1. He threw 329 yards from 4 touchdowns with a 61 completion percentage. Well, that's it for this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, also notification bell. And also, I hope you like this series. It will be a lot more episodes of this. And another episode of this will be coming out tomorrow. Peace. See you then. Real quick, we're in week 2 of the preseason. And we do have to pick an ability. And I think the perfect one for him, honestly, is going to be Bazooka. That's the type of player he is, with the ability of quick draw. So there we go. That's the end for this episode. Already did the intro, outro, but peace.